TrueShot Reacts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of TrueShot Reacts. But before we get into the video, we want to remind you that we are doing a two-part promotion for our upcoming single, Paradigm, featuring Aidan Holmes.
To be a part of that promotion, go to the link in our description, pre-save the song, and that alone will immediately enter you into a Nintendo Switch Lite. But for the purposes of this channel, if you want to go one step beyond that and have your reaction request heard, simply take a screenshot of the proof that you pre-saved the song, email it to us at trueshotofficial@gmail.com.
Which is right here.
Right there, and also in the description as well. And we'll make sure that we get to your reaction requests in the order in which we receive them. Enjoy the reaction. All right, so I'm just going to cut to the chase here. This is a band that a few, like, you know, our I guess we could call them our reaction colleagues over at Metal Burb. Awesome channel, by the way. I'm sure that if you guys are listening to us, you probably listen to them as well. They are great. They're awesome.
They're husband and wife, right?
Yeah, they're together. I don't know if they're married or not. Let's not put any pressure. Let's not put any pressure on them now,
dude. Put a ring on it.
But anyway, no, they love this band. I mean, I see them wearing the merch all the time, and this is a band that we've gotten requested to react to, like, just a ton. Like, them and Polaris are like the two bands that, like, people really want us to do. So you know what we're gonna do? We're doing this song here, Spiritbox Roll 9s, and we're also going to do their other song, Blessed Be, which they just recently released. I'm spitting all over the freaking microphone here.
That's why we don't share microphones in this band.
Yeah, I know. I got a problem. But anyway, this is Spiritbox with Rule of 9s. I'm told that, okay, listen. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're in the comment section, and I know there's a lot of you requesting this song, I'm going to look right at the camera here. If this song is not good, I'm never listening to you guys again. I mean, I'm just not.
I don't know. Some of the user or the subscriber reactions we've done have been killer.
I know. And I'm saying for this one, I mean, this one has got like ultra level hype on it. So let's see.
I've seen them all over the place. So let's get into it.
Spiritbox, Rule of 9s.
1, 2.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right, it's groovy. That bass is multi-scale. He's already got me there. Is this a girl-fronted band? Female-fronted?
Guessing so.
What am I gonna hear? This is just a draw, and then she's just gonna do something Ginger style here. It's got to. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
Right here. Right here.
So she's got a good voice. There's a lot of layers in there. Oh, there it is, buddy. Woo!
Make that the thumbnail. Let's high-five it.
Yes!
Yes!
Dude, that is primal right there. I love that genty, clean tone.
Oh, that's a really nice mix.
That's a bass right there, but
yeah. sounds so clean.
Oh no, the guitarist is doing it too. What? She doesn't even look like she's trying. What the what? All right, so we should probably listen to the subscribers a little bit.
So at first, you know, I'm like, okay, so I'm not saying this like, I had a feeling it was going to go there, but what it did, which was so awesome, is that when I thought it was going to come, it didn't. So it kind of made me think, maybe it's not going to go there. And then it did go there. And that was awesome because, listen, this might end up in another little bit of a diatribe for me, and I apologize.
Let's not.
Well, hold on. This is important because I see this all the time. Because you actually said it. So you said, is this a female-fronted band? And I know that there's a lot of stigma attached to so people say that it's not a genre. And I agree. It's definitely not a genre.
You know, I saw an article about that recently.
Yeah. To me, it's a classification. And here's why. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think, obviously, I want the best music produced, regardless of the gender. I don't give a crap about any of that. But it's still, as much as people want to deny it, a female fronting this style of music is still very uncommon in the grand scheme.
Oh, yeah.
It's very uncommon.
Handful of bands.
So I don't think it's a genre. I'm not saying, I think it's definitely, you know, the metalcore genre, but I think like it's one of those things like when I go to tell people like, oh, listen to this song, they listen to it, I'm like, that's a girl singing. People are like blown away by it. And obviously, you can get into the debate about, you know, like if that is, you know, like, you know, if we shouldn't do it like that. And here's the thing, man. Like, I really think that it's cool. I don't think it's like a, you know, like, oh, like I'm surprised that a girl can do that or anything like that. I just think it's legitimately awesome. Like, I love showing people like the Pisces video for Ginger because, like this girl here in this video. Very beautiful voice, and then it's just like
I don't even know. I can't wait to watch this video back because my face probably told the story of how surprised I was.
And you could get into like the whole like, well, would you be that surprised if it was a guy? And no, I wouldn't. And the reason is because, like I said, it's still very uncommon in this style of music to have a female fronting these bands
and do it well.
Yeah, exactly. Well. Yeah, and I don't give it any extra points because it is a female or anything like that. I just still think it's a class. That's how I deem it. It's a classification. It's the same thing like if you know, I guess I really don't have like a good example because, you know, you think a lot of the top pop stars, you know, there's men as well, but, you know, like Taylor Swift or something like that. I mean, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but my point though is that this whole debate of like, oh, you shouldn't call it female front. Well, that's what it is. I mean, it literally is a female fronting the band.
It is.
It literally is what it is. I mean, like
But I agree with you that I think we can agree it's not a genre.
No, I think it's just like if you tell somebody like, oh, you should go check out Spiritbox. Oh, and by the way, a woman fronts the band. I think everybody's like not, especially people who don't listen to this style of music, they're very surprised by that because they're like, what the hell is a girl doing fronting a metalcore band?
I mean, you got
you know, like
Alyssa White Glutz, right? You got her from Arch Enemy. You got Floor Jansen who does Nightwish. I mean, but they
Tatiana from Ginger,
yeah,
who's like
she's like the top,
she's
right?
yeah,
her and
she's-
Alyssa are like the top two, I think.
Right. I mean, there's the Agonist. There's a Once Human. There's a lot of bands, and I mean, obviously we listen to the music, so like we know. But like, like if I tell my girlfriend about this, she doesn't listen to any of this. She listens to indie music. If I tell like, oh, this is a female fronted band, she'd be like, oh, really? And it's because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
So that's the only diatribe that I wanted to go on. I'm just so sick and tired of people, getting down on people because they call it I mean, it literally is a female-fronted band.
You're calling it what it is.
I mean, it literally is, and I think it's just a classification. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's
some people don't like classifying things, and you know what? Everything in the world has a bucket.
Yeah,
it does, because you can put anything in a bucket.
Yeah,
you just pick a piece out of it. Nope, it's going to go in this bucket.
Yeah, and there's no, at least for me, I can only speak for myself, but like I think I can speak for you too on this. Like when we call it that, it's not a derogatory.
No, it's not negative at all. I think it's a compliment. I mean, you don't see many bands like this.
Yeah,
with female.
Right,
fronted people that do it really well,
right,
and in some cases, much better than guys.
Yeah, and I didn't want to take on, I didn't want to get away from the reaction. I just really wanted to cover that because I think this is a perfect opportunity to do so.
Now, so let's step away from that.
Yeah,
if she didn't scream, would your opinion of the song changed?
Well, so I think so, only because. Of course, it's a really nice voice. It's a really nice voice. It's just like when you add the screaming into it. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm still like a little. It's not like I'm surprised, but it's just like it catches you off guard a little bit more, especially because there's not a lot of. Again, there's just not a lot of women doing this style of music,
yep.
And I don't know if that's maybe. Because, like the scene itself isn't welcoming. I don't know anything about that. But I looked down my playlist of bands, and the majority of them are obviously dudes, like us.
Yeah,
right. But again, this was awesome, though. I mean,
I dig it. I dug it. I want to.
Because
can't wait to do the next
one. A lot of people will say like, "Oh, this reminds me of Ginger." You know who this really reminded me of a lot of?
Who?
Currents.
Yeah, so from a music standpoint, I really liked it. It had that Currents feel, almost of Second Skin.
Yeah, literally, like even her voice kind of reminded me of like the kind of tone that he had in Second Skin.
Yeah, that kind of like the talk singing.
Yeah,
the speech singing.
Yeah,
I really liked it. They had a good balance of technicality with grooviness. A lot of tapping, as you can see in the video, and you could tell when you listen to it what's tapping and what's not most of the time.
Right.
But I thought
it was a killer song. Like,
yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to us doing their other song, "Blessed Be." I mean, because that was a nice introduction to Spiritbox there with Rule of Nines. Honestly, also the beginning instrumental kind of reminded me a little bit of like Reflections, like the gentiness kind of at the beginning. Reminded me a little bit of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, of course, guys, like I know that obviously I'm guilty of it. Like when you listen to a woman who fronts a band and she screams and it's like, whoa, I can't believe she's screaming. But it's only because I'm not saying it's a novelty. It's just very uncommon.
It's not the norm. It's more impressive,
so it's just like there's no malicious intent behind it, and whatever. I really wanted to talk about that because I think that's a I think that's a nice conversation to have.
Cool.
But sorry we got away from the the initial impressions there, and I'm sorry that I kind of turned it into that. But I promise on Blessed Be, I won't speak about any of that.
How dare you?
I know, but yeah, guys, that was awesome. I mean, it definitely lived up to the hype. I can't wait. I can't wait to listen to the other song. So
me too.
Definitely awesome. That was awesome. That's all I can say.
Like, subscribe, follow us on social media at TrueShot Band, and we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.